Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I just, a little while ago, just finished watching Thor 4 Love and Thunder on Disney Plus, and it's still the same. It's pretty decent. It's okay. It's I just wish it could have been a little bit better. But it's not. It's the same so far. But what I do find great is at least I know where it takes place in the MCU timeline of it all. Which is why I wanted to do this video, because we learn that it takes place soon after Miss Marvel, which makes sense. But there is a lot of stuff missing in the chronological timeline order, because there's so much that needs to be put in the timeline order section, especially if they are gonna do mutants and Fantastic Four. That's fine. If you wanna canonize the Fox X-Men, canonize them if you want. I kinda do anyways. But when it comes to the other stuff like Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and various others, sure, if you want to leave them canon, if you want to leave them legacy characters, go ahead, put them in the legacy section bar. But don't leave the shows that we've gotten before Phase 4 shows out of the timeline order if they are minor or a part of the overarching story, because it just demeans the whole, it's all canon, it's all connected. But yeah, same as what I said before in my previous Thor videos. Nothing has changed. I have not changed my mind on that. But I do respect the placement of the timeline, or where it fits in the timeline. Now, if they could fix Doctor Strange and put it somewhere that is reasonable, then we're good. And then probably add the Marvel Defenders and the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Cloak and Dagger and the Runaways to the timeline order, because those are pretty important too. Just saying. I mean, I would say they are pretty important to the during phases 2 and 3. And yeah, they're very important to the story, especially since we had Kingpin and now Daredevil is coming back in She-Hulk, so I would just canonize it, just to make it easy, because it's just easy and you don't really have to explain too much. And that's it. You don't really have to explain too much. If it's canon, it's canon. If it's not, then you gotta explain why it's not canon. You know? But if it is canon, you don't have to explain that much. Just say, yeah, I lived through the blip, bada bing, bada boom. Simple as that. Just mention the blip. And that's literally it. That's all you have to do. Is just be like, yep, I remember the blip. Wait, you were... I blipped. I dusted. Simple as that. Simple. And that's exactly what they did with Thor. In Thor 4, they used the blip as a reunion for Jane and Thor. That's it. Just use the blip. Simple. I mean, we are in 2025. We are in the year 2025, and if the X-Men are canon, if the Fox X-Men are canon, it's not that far from the Fox X-Men's version of Wolverine to die. 2020, he dies in 2029. He was born in the 1800s. Works. Literally works. And if you want to use the whole man fights with metal claws aspect, just be like, yeah, that happened back in 2000. That's it. That's literally it. You can be like, oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. And it would be nice to have a actual Hulk versus Wolverine fight that takes place a year or two before he actually dies. Just saying it. I mean, it would work. And plus, you could be like, the X-Men blipped. Like, Thanos blipped the X-Men. And then there's your example. There's your example. And Hercules, we gotta know where he was during the blip. That's it. But there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. And new questions that has to be asked. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you want to comment. And have a good day. Anyways, thanks. Have a good day. Bye.